Week 15 of the NFL season is here. But before we talk about this week, let's talk about last week. Last week I went 10-6. It's not bad, but it's not great. And I'm trying to be great with these predictions. I want to try to go like 13-3, 14-2, maybe even 16-0. That's pretty hard to do, but I think I'm capable of doing it. I mean, I only got 3 more weeks to go, so hopefully, week 15, 16, or 17, I'm able to go 16-0 in my predictions. But, you know, yeah. But before we go on to the week 15 predictions, y'all be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and be sure to hit that notification bell as well. But, yeah, let's get into these predictions. Starting off the Thursday night football game, Jets at Ravens. Come on, man. Gotta go with the Ravens in this one, even though Lamar Jackson is a little banged up, on a short week. They're at home, and the Ravens are just the best team in the AFC, maybe the best team in the NFL, and the Jets, well, they're not very good, so yeah, I think the Ravens take care of business versus the Jets and get a pretty easy win and, get 10 days of rest after this game. Next game, Seahawks at Panthers. I am taking the Seahawks in this one. The Seahawks are just clearly the better team. I mean, Kyle Allen sucks. The Panthers are without a head coach at the moment, so yeah, I am taking the Seahawks. Next game, Eagles at Redskins. I am taking the Eagles. I think last week's win versus the Giants might spark the Eagles, and they might go on a little run here at the end of the season to make the postseason. And I also just think that they're a way better team than the Redskins. So I just think the Eagles get 2 wins in a row against divisional opponents. Next game, Texans at Titans. I am taking the Texans in this one. They're just a better team overall. Yes, the Titans are hot, but the Texans are going to rebound after last week's terrible showing against Denver. And the Texans, well, they have a coaching advantage as well. They're better coached and, just more talented. So I think the Texans win this one. Next game, Bills at Steelers. I am taking the Steelers in this one because they're at home, and these teams are kind of built the same. Good defenses, terrible quarterback play. Some people are going to say, but Josh Allen's way better this season. No, he's not. Josh Allen is the same inaccurate, bad decision maker that he was last year. He's the same dude he was in college. The only difference is Josh Allen isn't throwing the ball as much. Josh Allen is taking the safe throws. They're, making him throw the safe throws instead of letting him sling it around, controlling the game with the run game. So, I think the Steelers win this one at home versus the Bills. Next game, Dolphins at Giants. I am going to go with the Dolphins in this one. The Giants, they're just really, really bad, man. And Dolphins, well, at least have been competitive over like the last 5-6 weeks. They could have won last week. They've won 3 games in the last 6 weeks or 7 weeks or something like that. And yeah, the Giants did go to overtime versus the Eagles, but yeah, I just do not trust the Giants. I think the Dolphins get another win here. Next game, Broncos at Chiefs. I am taking the Chiefs in this one. The Broncos that we saw last week versus Houston, I don't think that's the Broncos we're going to get this week. I feel like the Broncos, yeah, they're a nice young team, but I don't think they're capable of repeating what they did against Houston, against KC in KC. This divisional opponent. The Chiefs know the Broncos better than pretty much anyone else in the league. So I think the Chiefs take care of business versus the Broncos. Next game, Patriots at Bengals. Not just kidding. The Patriots get the win here. I mean, they were videotaping the Bengals. The Patriots are cheaters, and I mean, I don't understand why the Patriots were recording the Bengals. I mean, dude, come on. The Bengals? Really? The Bengals. I'd understand if they did it versus the Texans, the Chiefs, the Ravens, but the Bengals? Really? Really? You need help against the Bengals? You gotta cheat to beat the Bengals? I just, I don't get it. But I mean, New England, I think it's all coming to an end. Since the start of the season, there's been rumors about Tom Brady leaving New England, whether it be retirement or free agency. And I think that's about to happen. I think Tom Brady's about to dip. I think Nick Caserio, their, GM, is going to go to Houston. And I feel like Bill Belichick is going to get punished for the whole Spygate 2 thing. So I think the Patriots dynasty is finally coming to an end. Next game, Buccaneers at Lions. The Buccaneers have been playing pretty good as of late. And yeah, they're without Mike Evans. Jameis Winston is dealing with a hand injury, but I still like the Buccaneers in this game. Don't get me wrong, I like the Lions too. Darius Slay is very nice, one of my favorite players in the league, but I think Bruce Arians is a better coach than Matt Patricia. Next game, Bears at Packers. I'm going to go with the Packers in this one. I feel like it'll be similar to the Week 1 game. Both offenses are going to struggle. It's going to be a pretty ugly game, but a good one to watch in my opinion. Next game, Jaguars at Raiders. I am taking the Raiders in this one. I feel like the Jaguars, they're just done. They packed it in like 6 weeks ago, it feels like. I think they're done. They're done with Doug Marrone. I think Doug Marrone has lost the locker room. The Jaguars just keep getting blown out week after week after week, and I think they'll get blown out again against the Raiders. Next game, Browns at Cardinals. I am taking the Browns in this one. I think they're a slightly better team. I do think the Cardinals are better coached and they have a better quarterback, but I do think all around the Browns are just a clearly more talented team than the Cardinals. Next game, Falcons at Niners. Come on, man. Taking the Niners in this one. I mean, clearly obvious why I'm taking the Niners. I mean, I shouldn't even have to explain it. Next game, Rams at Cowboys. I am taking the Rams in this one. The Rams, they look like they've finally woken up for these past 2 weeks. They've been playing well. The Cowboys, well, I think Jason Garrett is losing that locker room, It's one thing to lose to the Patriots or other teams like that, but to get blown out by the Bills and then the Bears, Josh Allen and Mitchell Trubisky in back-to-back weeks, that is a huge red flag in my opinion. And yes, you could look at the score against the Bears. That was a 7-point game, but let's be honest. The Cowboys scored a lot of points in garbage time. That game was not close at all. I think the Cowboys are done. I think they've given up on Jason Garrett, and they're going to lose again versus the Rams, and the Eagles are going to take the division from them. Next game, Vikings at Chargers. I am taking the Vikings in this one. Yes, I like the Chargers, but I just think the Vikings are the clear better team in this one. And the Monday Night Football game, Colts at Saints. I am taking the Saints. The Saints will crush Indianapolis and end their season on Monday Night Football because the Colts suck. And yeah, those are my predictions for the week. Comment down below your own predictions for the week. And like I said at the start of the video, be sure to like and subscribe and click that notification bell if you haven't done so already. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.